Hi. Hi. Okay, I'm trying to pull myself together here. I I have something I want to say. If I can get it out. I don't know what it is I want to say. I just know I need to say. I just went and got a cup of coffee. I just went to get a cup of coffee. My heart is open and big and joyful and my shoe bounce around a lot. I'm sorry. It's gonna be annoying. I don't know how people do this in the car. I don't seem to look nearly as good as people do when they do this. I don't care. I got a cup of coffee. And I'm waiting for the coffee to be made. It's a full coffee shop. There's lots of people. Most of them are alone and on their computers. And I'm just watching people and just being in the space. And I see the newspaper on the counter. I don't read newspaper. I mean, I don't see them around. I don't know who reads the newspaper, right? It's the New York Times. It takes a long time to get a cup of coffee at this shop because they make the most amazing coffee you've ever had, and it takes time to do that. And I read this article and I learned something I didn't necessarily want to know. It's violence against each other that we do on this planet. And it breaks my heart. It makes me very sad. I experience a lot of sadness around the way we are so violent to each other, the way that our fear drives violence in us to the point of acting on another to cause harm, to do terrible things to another human being, to another being at all. I've had it with this fucking fear driving this planet. I mean, that's not true. That fear is driving this planet. That is simply not true. I would like the fear that drives so many human beings to acts of violence. I want love to overcome that fear. I want that in the world. So I must cultivate that in me. And I want to drive out all fear. With kindness. With love. With truth. With a capital T. I don't want to stop feeling. I don't want to stop reading the newspaper when it's in front of me. I'm not going to go looking for it. I don't want to hide. I don't want to shield myself. I want to be here. I want to be alive. And I want to be dynamic with what is. And I want to express that simply by being it. And I want you to do that in you. I will cultivate my garden. I will tend to the flowers, to the vegetables and herbs, to the weeds. I'll tend the soil with my garden in me. I'll bring love, kindness, curiosity, innocence, the beginner's mind. I bring that to my garden. And I dance for the rain to come, to water the ground. I sing to the sun to bring in its life, its warmth, its light. I will drum with the earth through my heart and through my feet. I will allow my internal fire to burn and clarify all that does not serve until what remains is clear, bountiful harvest. And I want to share that harvest with you. I want to be sparked to that action. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's what I needed to say. Thank you for witnessing me. Thank you. Many blessings. Much love. Don't dim your light. I won't dim mine. I'll try. No more dimming. The world needs the light. It needs the love. I need the light and the love. I need the dark too. It is necessary. There is nothing inherently wrong in dark. None of my seeds in my garden will crack open without darkness. It has its time. But I want to take off every story, every identity, every role, every limit to the boundless self that is here. That's the garden I want to grow. That's the garden I am growing. That's the garden. That's the garden that I am. Right on. Have a beautiful, beautiful. From my heart to yours.